Now, Glyn Stott is going to attempt a Simpsons-based world record, and he joins us now. Good afternoon, Glyn.
Good afternoon.
Now, you must know a lot about the Simpsons. Do you know which one, which Springfield it's based on?
I don't think there's actually a particular Springfield it's actually based on. I know that the world premiere was actually shown in Springfield, Arizona, in America, but I don't think it's actually based on a proper Springfield. I think they just picked that name Springfield because it's one of the most common names for a city in the United States of America, and it seems to be one of those common names in South Wales as well, Springfield. So I think that's one of the reasons why they picked that name.
So tell us what you're going to do, which is Simpsons related.
What I'm planning to do for the 20th anniversary of The Simpsons is actually watch all 451 episodes back to back without any sleep.
Wow. Good Lord.
Starting from number one, when they were fairly primitively drawn. When you actually see those very early ones now, Glyn, they do look quite primitive.
And the voices.
Yeah, absolutely. The voices were completely different, weren't they?
They're still the same characters, but they had a little time to actually practice on what they actually wanted. Like the first person to do Maggie Simpson's voice, everybody said, oh, it was Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor was the first spoken Maggie Simpson, but it was actually Matt Groening who actually drew The Simpsons to start off with. He actually done Baby Maggie's voice and the second sound on the dummy.
Right.
So he was the first person to actually do that. Yes, the cartooning has gone from strength to strength over the years. Now we've gone into HD side of it now. They use a lot of computers now to actually do some of the work on it as well.
Glyn, I mean, you say it's gone from strength to strength. I've got friends who are fellow Simpsons fans, and they say that it jumped the shark. Rather like they say about the recent episodes aren't that good. That Homer is too much of an idiot now. I don't know what you feel about that.
To be honest, I totally disagree. If there was an episode if there was like all these episodes where Bart and Lisa are going to keep on complaining that they're celebrating their 10th birthday or their 9th birthday and they haven't grown up, Marge is always wearing the same necklace, Baby Maggie's always got the same outfits on. Yeah, when it's cold, they always have the same old outfits on. So season without season, they do change their outfits, but they're not growing up. Bart should be in his 20s now. Lisa should be in her 20s. Homer and Marge should be old and decrepit.
Have you got a favourite episode, Glyn?
Oh, yeah. To be honest, that was quite difficult. I actually had to tell a reporter that and call me back in a couple of hours because I have to go through the whole collection. My one favourite episode is the Treehouse of Horror, where Homer actually becomes three-dimensional for the very first time, where they actually made it three-dimensional.
Right.
Where he walks into the Tron world behind the back of the cupboard to hide from Patty and Selma. Second episode has got to be where they introduce a very Welsh-speaking Tom Jones.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now, Martin, you're a big fan. Well, you got a favourite?
Sherry Bobbins is my favourite.
Classic episode.
It's a classic episode.
Mine will be, I've got a couple. I've got B Sharps when they form the barbershop quartet, and it will be when Homer gets hair with Harvey Fist on his personal assistant, which is comedy genius.
Now, like all Guinness records, there are strict rules in this, aren't they? And you're allowed a 20-minute break at the end of every 3 episodes. But if you have a meal, I'm reading here, you can't look at the meal. You've got to keep your eyes on the screen. Is that right?
That is correct, yeah. I can have a meal when I'm on my break. I can have a little snooze when I'm on my break, but I've only got 20 minutes. So in that 20 minutes, I've got to go to the toilet. I've got to be checked out by paramedics to make sure I'm okay. That will be done every 3 to 4 hours to make sure, because after 2 days they have warned me I will start to hallucinate.
Yeah. Really?
So all I
check
can
you out
think about
first,
when that's happening is the Spider Pig theme tune, classical music going through my head, and the Spider Pig starts my laugh while I'm watching it.
I think one of your fingers disappears as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's a byproduct. 6.5 days.
We hope that we see you on Sports Personality of the Year as another great British world champion, world record holder.
Thank you.
Good luck, Glyn. Thanks very much.
Thanks ever so much, guys. Take
Glyn
care.
Stott there. He's going to be watching all 451 episodes of The Simpsons back to